Chadrac came in with contractures of both of his wrists, and he had said he had got it in the hospital. We believe what happened was he had IVs that infiltrated in both of his arms, which created a contracture. And you see that more in the developing world in hospitals where different medications that are given through an IV, or too much fluid or blood that's given through an IV, if it backs up and isn't going through a vein, then it gets put in the tissue, and all of that fluid buildup can cause contractures. So we took him to surgery, and they kept both of those tendons and put skin grafts on the tops of both of his hands.
Like he was just limited, and I thought it was a burn contracture originally, but it was from medication administered at a hospital that caused his defect, and it was limiting him from being able to move and function, and to think that it was from someone trying to help him beforehand caused this problem that he would have just continued on having these issues, and probably wouldn't have been able to write as well, and wouldn't be able to play, and with such a little personality, it's just amazing that he couldn't be doing all the things that he should be able to do as a kid.
So again, the goal of his surgery would be to regain function of his wrist movement and be able to have normal movements of his hands. He's just one of those kids that thrives on being around people and playing games. He's very active, so he's definitely somebody that all of the nurses know, and he's so fun. He's a cute kid.
In our specialty, rehabilitation is absolutely vital. We just can't do our work without that. Joints has been in an abnormal position sometimes for 5 years, for 10 years, for 20 years, for 30 years. And by releasing their joints and to get normal function out of that, they need to go through a very intensive rehabilitation program.
The most important thing for a person is to be able to contribute to their life or to contribute to society, to have a purpose in their day. And when you lose function, when you're not able to have purpose, skills, or a job, or work, or even provide for yourself in some way, I think it does a lot to a person, just as a whole person, spiritually and emotionally. So my biggest goal as an occupational therapist working with these patients is to find something that they weren't able to do, that they want to do, that's achievable, and restore that function.